Hey there, zombies. What do you want to talk about today? Good morning, zombies. So, today we're doing this shaky vlog form because none of my camera stuff has come in yet. Um, Today is Sunday, Monday. Today's Monday. I don't know what the day is, but it's a hard day for me because I'm getting ready to leave my family for the week. I have to do this every week. I work 3 hours from where I live. So every week I have a rotating schedule. I work 4 days on, 2 days off, 4 days on, 4 days off. So I'm getting off my long schedule. So I had a great weekend with my family, spent time with my brother doing our cannabis stuff, spent time watching the kids do soccer, and overall really good weekend. And I caught myself today sitting here with my husband telling him, all of a sudden I'm feeling sad. And for me, with my therapy, one of my huge things is I have to be open and honest and talk to people about how I'm feeling, when I'm feeling it, because that's the only way I'm open and honest with myself. And if I'm not open and honest with myself on how I'm feeling, I become a psycho. Psycho bitch. Less is more. So anyways, I told him that I was feeling sad, feeling like this. And he said, why? I said, well, I feel like I really didn't get anything I wanted to get done, accomplished this weekend. Like, I had my 4 days off and I wasted them. And he goes, babe, not only did you get to spend all day with your brother doing something that helps both of you medically, you got to take your oldest daughter, which I did. We went and we got our nails done because that's her special thing she loves to do with me. Quick story about that. When I was pregnant with my third, so my oldest girl was barely 2 at the time. She was obsessed with painting her nails because I always used to paint black on my nails. And my mom used to give me pedicures when I started going into labor because, the feet rub and everything like that. So when I would start to get close to that thing, she'd send me off to get my feet done. And my girl wanted to go. So we started a tradition that special times when she does something really good or has really great behavior, she gets to go get a manicure and a pedicure. It's the cutest thing in the world. She picks the colors and everything. This time we did blue. I'd show you a picture, but I'm still kind of self-conscious of my feet being painted. Uh, so I'm just going to tell you, they're beautiful, dark, sparkly blue, and she did wonderful. And I had a great time with that. I got to see all 4 of my zoms in soccer for the first game of the year, and it was amazing, even though I had one of them get a side stitch really bad, her first one. She's never gotten one before, so we had to help her through that. But he reminded me of all these really great things and the good talks we've had this week and everything. And I had to stop and realize, man, he's right. I've actually had a really great week with few episodes of me like becoming anxious or angry or anything like that. And the kids have been doing really great. So, it's one of those things where I definitely need other people to keep in check. And so that's why you're here, I guess. You're that extra motivation for me to be okay. So sharing all this stuff, it's pretty much where I'm at. There will never be a time that you see me, I will just tell you right now. There's never a time you see me that I'm not medicated. Because my brother and I have a saying now. We medicate to keep from dying. I have dealt with depression my whole life. And like on the down low, on the up low, but I don't think anyone in my family, close friends, realized how bad my depression was growing up and how lucky I am to still be here. That sometimes it really was just luck that got me through. A lot of it was some of my I didn't have very much friends growing up. I had a really close female friend, and she got me through a lot of it. And I had my husband, my third husband, who I have now. By the way, his name is Basil. And I met Basil online when we were kids. So that's a whole nother story to dive into. And I have been on the internet most of my life. Growing up, I didn't really have physical friends. I was an outcast. People labeled me as goth or punk or any of those anything that meant I dressed differently. I liked theatrical makeup. I was just not like other kids. I didn't fucking care about dating and looking the best, and I was never this thin mini girl. I'm a big figure girl even. Oh, see? I am triggering myself so hard right now. I'm going to cut this part out because I called myself a girl. I only recently started coming out to myself and my family this January 2019. So I'm still getting used to it. And I think I trigger myself more than anyone else. I might even fucking leave this in. Because this is what it feels like. It's okay. It's natural for me to still use the feminine pronouns on myself, and I tell myself this daily when it happens, because I lived 35 years pretending to be a female. Wow, this fucking vlog just went all over the goddamn place emotionally, didn't it? So, but yeah, I still have a lot of triggers, a lot of dysphoria. I have not started any sort of surgical transition. I haven't started any hormonal transition yet. I literally told my husband I am transgender in January, February, March, April of this year, I believe it was. So I only started thinking about accepting the fact that I wasn't a female in a social manner this January. My main dysphoria lies in the way society sees me. I think it's because my whole life I have been an outcast. I don't fit in. I literally, in this day and age, I've been married 3 times. I have 4 kids, 1 dad. He is no longer in the picture. I pick really bad people for myself usually. I've been 2 really abusive marriages. Some more mental than physical. That has left me broken. And this is my next step in trying to put myself back together, because I have a lot of people relying on me, and I don't want to let them down. For the first time in my life, I really don't want to let them down. And I'll tell you, it's because I started using cannabis back in January 2019 here. I hit rock bottoming. I truly did. Last year, beginning of the year, I started having trouble eating. And by January 2019, I had lost 100 pounds. I started at 290, and I dropped down to 200. Not because I was exercising, but because my stress and anxiety and everything had just taken over. And I'm super sensitive to medication. Yay! I'm allergic to penicillin, and they once put me on a very low antidepressant for postpartum, and it didn't end well at all after 1 pill. So, this is the first time that I've found something that makes me and I'm going to say it, big trigger for people here, huge trigger for people. I mean, my whole channel is a trigger for people, but this is going to be a trigger. This is the first time in my life I remember not wanting to kill myself, not wanting to die. That's fucked up, dude. Man, that's fucked up. And it's not because I was raised in a bad household or I have some of the most strongest supportive parents in the world. I know I get scared and stuff coming out was hard, but I know no matter what, my fucking family has me. And still, my mental health was not something I could talk about growing up. And it's something I talk about now greatly. I am no psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist. I am a former journeyman electrician, and now I'm more or less a admin worker. Do a lot of purchasing, training, stuff like that because of interesting things that happen at work. Again, a whole nother story. Let's not get into that. That one's a really emotional one, and I don't know if I'm going to talk about it on here, but I have faced a lot of discrimination. I've faced a lot of prejudice. I've faced a lot of abuse. I watched others when I was younger go through things I'm going through now. It wasn't widely known. Anytime you heard about transgender people when I was growing up, it was in a slur, in a bad way. There's nothing good on the media. It was another transgender prostitute was killed. Whew. So I couldn't do that when I was younger. I have always known I'm not what people see me as in so many different ways. But I'm going through right now that I'm not 100% sure where I fall along the transmasculine line. I know I'm not female. I'm very feminine. You will never see my hair probably again, not rainbow color. If I flip it this way, you got all the masculine blues. But I've dyed my hair my whole life. I don't know. I've been toying lately with non-binary, genderqueer, transmasculine. It's going to take me a long time. It's going to take me a long time. I'm sorry this one went so long and it's all over the place, but man, it feels so good to talk to people again. And I think maybe you guys here can understand what a strong community and support system it can be out here on the web for people that don't fit in society. So, thank you. If you took the time to watch this, just thank you. And if you're going through this, if you need to talk, I'm always here. I've put my information down the bottom. I'm not doing any special effects or anything with these. These are, when you see me here on these fuzzy pillows, I'm going to probably cry a lot and jump all over the place and be really, really stoned. So I could get through this and get up and go in the other room and hug my husband and hug my babies. I still got one night in school. And be alright. And know that hopefully tomorrow I will be here with another video for you guys. Maybe a little bit more structured. I have a whole folder full of topics and outlines I really want to go over and seriously discuss and talk to you guys about. Get some information. I want people to give me feedback. I want to hear different opinions. I want to hear different stories. I want this. I need this, people. Alright, zombies. Remember, every single day, you are loved, you matter, and you fucking have self-worth. I love you guys. Have a great day.